Hello students, welcome to e-classes of Deepole School. So today we are going to discuss a new chapter, and today we are continue the chapter number 5, Advanced Features of PowerPoint 2013. We already learned what is slide and what is slideshow and how to do a presentation and what is PowerPoint. Okay, then after that we saw how to using blank presentation for your slideshow. Then after that, today we are going to see how to inserting a smart art graphics. So smart art graphics is a pre-designed group of colorful decorative shapes with descriptive text to visually communicate individual information. So these graphics are best suited to display processes, workflows, various types of list, Venn diagrams, and organization charts. So here you see the total. Here we see various categories of smart art graphics. Each category is specified or specialized for the particular type of data. Here every category has its own list of graphics suitable for the particular type of data. Students can use smart art to draw water cycle or food chain from cycle category, and also data from processing cycle from process category, and types of memory or types of computers from hierarchy category. So to insert a smart art graphic in your presentation, just follow some steps. First of all, you have to go to the insert menu, then after that go to the smart art option, then go to the illustration group just like this. These are the illustration group of smart art. Then after that choose any smart art graphics. Dialog box appears on the screen. Then smart art graphics dialog box display various categories of smart art graphics and a list of graphics under each category. On the middle pane you saw how this smart art is looks. Then after that, if you like the preview of the smart art, then just click on OK, and after that click add on text with that. Then converting bulleted points into smart art graphics. To the bullets are used to display list items, where each list item is be displayed in a new line with a symbol that is bullet. Bulleted lists are very useful to display important points of any topic. You can convert any bulleted list into a smart art graphics. Smart art graphics turns bulleted list into an impressive graphical shape design. First, you type a bulleted list of commonly used input or output devices of the computer as shown in figure. Now you can convert your existing bulleted list of I or O, that is input or output device, into smart art graphics. Then you have to follow these steps to convert this list into smart art graphics. So first of all, select the bulleted list which you want to convert into smart art graphics. Then right click anywhere in the selected placeholder, then click on the format menu, then select the convert to smart art option from the group paragraph group. A list of pre-designed layout will open, then select the layout of your choice, then click on it to insert in the slide. Then your bulleted list will appear as graphics as shown in the figure just like this. If the layout which you want is not displayed, then choose more smart art graphics options. Then inserting a screenshot. So the steps for inserting a screenshot in PowerPoint 2013 are: first of all, you have to open the document or web page, any other windows which you want to capture as image or take a screenshot. Just on insert menu and select the screenshot tool from the images group. Then after that, the screenshot dialog box appears on your screen. The dialog box displays thumbnail of all available windows opened in the computer. Then click on the thumbnail of the window whose screenshot you want to take. The screenshot image will be inserted in the PowerPoint slide immediately. Then inserting a chart. So a list of balloons cannot communicate easily the overall trends in the data by just seeing it. The best way to show the trends in the large collection of data is to present it graphically. Chart is a graphical representation of numeric data. So you may see this one is a example of chart. And how to create this? So the steps for creating this type of chart presentation is, first of all, you have to go the insert menu, then after that go to the chart, then after that go to the illustration group. Then whatever chart you want to select, you select and click press or click or on OK. And thus then after that the column chart or any table chart, whatever you want, is shown on your screen. The chart window appears on your screen with some data. You must know all the charts are based on the data tables. The table which is shown is based on the chart. This one is the table. So now change the data of the table whatever you want and which one you want to change. Then after that this type of chart is created. Then creating a photo album. Just photo album is known as an organized collection of photographs. So the steps for creating a photo album is, just first of all you have to go to the insert tab, then after that photo album, then after that images, then the photo album dialog box it comes to your screen just like this. Then click on the file disk in the dialog box to locate the photographs or images on the hard disk. Then you can see the list of selected items under pictures in albums. Then if you click on any picture, you can see the preview of the selected pictures in the preview pane, just like this rose, this yellow rose. Okay, there is also an option to insert text in the photographs in the album. Here you see this one is the option to text, new text box. Here this type of small text box is found, and after that here you add the text. So these are the steps to create an album. So after that decide the album layout option. Then whatever you want you just keep, and after that you have to just give any cover slide with title, that is photo album, and after that the subtitle name, etc. Then how to inserting table. So table inserting is very important for the specific work in school, and sometimes in just like doing maths. Okay, so first of all you have to go to the insert tab, then after that you go to the table, then after that you have to just choose how much row and column you want to choose. Then after that this type of option is found, and after that you have to just click here OK. Okay, then here after clicking OK, this type of table is shown, and after that you have to just fill up it. Okay, so this one is the whole chapter discussion of MS PowerPoint, or we may say advanced features of PowerPoint 2013. Thank you students. See you in next class.